Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Milwaukee Brewers going up against the New York Yankees. Okay, Singy, we get to see the best hitter in the league in this one.
Yeah, one of the toughest outs in baseball. No simple formula, but opposing pitchers have to just continue to try and work around the zone. This guy takes advantage of every mistake you make.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And today's starting pitcher, Jake Arrieta.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
All right, ready to get underway. And now the shortstop, Bryce Terang. That one not close. And this one is off and running.
First pitch, 106.
In for a strike. And now it's even 1-1.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. 1 out. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expand a little bit with 2 strikes.
Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
In the air, left side. And it drops in. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
That one down the line, and it stays fair. Can't glove it cleanly. Frelick around third. Still finds a way to get off a throw. It's off the mark, and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Well, just a total breakdown defensively right there. I mean, allowing a run to score all the way from first because of an error pretty much shouldn't happen. But every once in a while, we see one of these weird plays, and it leaves everyone kind of scratching their heads.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Ryan Howard. Just missed. Carew leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Strike 1.
Got away with that one. Left the curveball up a little bit. He's going to have to finish it if it's going to be an effective pitch.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swung on, belted. That one's back. Into the second deck and gone. Kiss that ball goodbye. And they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
Well, that one won't stay below the radar. That made a lot of noise.
He got his front foot down. He was strong on his backside, and when his bat went through the zone, there's no question that ball was going to travel out of the ballpark. But that's, if you were putting a tape together, positive to watch, that's it right there. Just a perfect swing.
1 out, bases empty. Scott Rowland up now for the Brewers. First pitch just misses. Arrieta, a former Cy Young Award winner, he features a sinker, a slider, a four-seamer, a curve, and he works in a changeup. One out, bases empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That to right. Gwynn snags it for the second out. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
And that one is lifted in the air. Bellinger drifts towards it. And that is that. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now 3-0. Back after this on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill, a soft tossing lefty. Just like you, Chris. Jose Quintana.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club. Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. Here goes the runner. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Man at second. In there at the knees, and it's 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
A little bit low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
One of my favorite stats all time, 1997, the Hall of Famer Craig Biggio played in all 162 games for the Astros on AstroTurf, and he never hit into a double play. Fights it off. He'll see another. Struck him out looking. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. And Judge spoils that one. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Next offering is in for a strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. and here it comes.
Ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Batting fourth, the left fielder,
Sean Green stepping in now for the Yankees. And what a two-way player, not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. Ball one, no strikes. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Here's a 1-1. That one almost got him.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Pitch misses. 3-1 now. And they're all loaded up.
Take your base.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
So bases all loaded up. Here's Cody Bellinger. First pitch misses. And another ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Gwynn at third. Judge at second. Green at first. One gone. On the ground, could be two. Quickly to second for one. Over to Howard, and that double play ends the inning.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
Can't seem to save a single thing. Who's afraid of evil's thing? Constituent to time and people's dreams. Far from the norm, we appear quite average. No mask, no costume.
Back in New York, and now here's the veteran DH, Rhys Hoskins. Arrieta back to work. Arrieta, 29 years old, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. And it's fouled away. That's down and in. A slider missed. Next offering is fouled back. Right side, and that's just foul.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
And it remains 2-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
He goes down looking.
Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality pitch and just catch him looking like that, it's got to feel good out there on the mound. That was a fun at bat to watch.
Now it's Christian Yelich. And a strike. One down, base is empty. He swings and fouls one off. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Stays alive.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
And that is out of play. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Nothing doing here this half. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Brewers 3 and the Yankees nothing. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, we head to the bottom of the 2nd. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Jorge Posada. Maybe not an elite level switch hitter, but still a guy. Some contact and just success as a hitter for both sides of the plate. This one in the air, right field. Frelick after it. And there's one away.
He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, the catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
This one in the air. Carew. He makes the grab, and there are 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And first offering is fouled off. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Breaking ball misses down and away. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first. 2 outs, runner at first. And stepping in for the Yankees, DJ LeMahieu. And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 left for the Yankees. They trail in this one 3-0. All set for the start of the inning. This is Bryce Terang.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Outside low, and that is ball one.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Missed with a changeup, 2-2. And there's a ball. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And out number one on the grab.
Now batting, right fielder, Sal Frelick.
Now the number 2 hitter, Sal Frelick, singled and scored his first time. That one misses, and that's ball one. That misses the zone. Ball two.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
In the dirt, and the count is filled up.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
3-2. Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Rod Carew up now for the Brewers. 1 for 1 with a single so far. There's a strike.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Chopped out towards short. Volpe on the run, throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, but they lead it 3-0. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Tony Gwynn. Ground ball, left side. Throws across the diamond. 1 up, 1 down. So Singy, a close play at first, worthy of another look with StatCast.
That was an absolute heater, and you just don't see that type of velocity coming across the diamond every day. Only the best infield arms in baseball reach 90 miles per hour, and he needed all of it to get that out. Bang, bang play.
Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. That one drifts inside. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. And delivers outside. Hit in the air, left field. Yelich should have it. And he makes the catch. 2 away now.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Going, yeah, we in go mode.
Never going slow mo.
Judge rips that one. Yelich should have it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3.
In the background is a blank spot. Rolling dice and rocky concept.
Back at Yankee Stadium, here's a big power threat. Ryan Howard. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, "Hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit." So I went to the game. I happened to hit 2. When I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me, he said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
Outside low, ball 3. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
And with that kind of power at the plate, they'll gladly take the single to the opposite field.
Man at first, nobody out. Scott Rowland digs in now. Now a check swing, but he held up.
Well, these Brewers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved.
Runner on the go. Up the middle. Jazz tosses to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Now batting, catcher William Contreras.
And now it's William Contreras. He's 0 for 1. Late swing fouled off. Howard, the runner at second with 1 away.
1-1.
Squirts away a little bit. Activity in the bullpen. Fernando Cruz getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Hamilton getting cranked up as well. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. And that's in the dirt.
Full count.
1 out and a runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. In the air out towards right center. Bellinger sizing it up. Squeezes it. Out. Number 2.
Now batting, designated hitter Rhys Hoskins.
Rhys Hoskins to the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through. That one's in there, 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
That's down and in.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Chases that one out of the zone. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Brewers 3 and the Yankees nothing. Back at Yankee Stadium, here's the left fielder, Sean Green.
For you growing up in New York City,
1-0.
I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving. Now, this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Bellinger up to hit. He's 0 for 1. Bellinger's an interesting example when you talk about scouting and development. I mean, this is a guy now that has turned into one of the premier power hitters in the sport. He was a 4th-round pick out of Hamilton High School in Chandler, Arizona in 2013. He hit 1 homer his senior year. That one fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That missed by a lot. Going to count 1 and 2. Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
2 down, base is empty. And up next for New York, Jorge Posada. And he takes a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
2 outs, base is empty. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So the Yanks go in order. Still down 3-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
I've only seen a city for less snobs, streets, geeks, and actors. With money preaches the past and many broken bridges. It's time we're gone, buying out some pretty picket fences in the feet. Didn't tread over me.
Arrieta back to work. Foul tip. Oh, that got our umpire. And it looks like it got him upstairs. That's outside. 1-1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering misses down and away.
2-2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
So up next, Jackson Chourio struck out swinging his first time. Chourio measures 6 feet even, 200 pounds, and he's usually in left field, but today he's patrolling center. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Puts it away for the out. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, Boog, after watching the first inning of this one, you would not have expected that this pitcher would be in such a groove and still in the ball game at this point.
Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just...
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers, but they lead at 3-0. Bottom of the inning, and the batter now, Anthony Volpe.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Breaking ball inside. Ball one.
You know, these Yankees just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Just missed.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
There's a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that's a foul ball. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now reached on an infield single his first time. Swing and a foul out of play. And that one fouled off. Volpe gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. Grounded out his first time. Runner takes off. Pitch misses in. Throw to second. Out.
Outstanding job behind the dish to catch him right there trying to steal. Really quick catch and throw. Set up with great footwork. Man, he popped out of that crouch, threw a laser down to second base. Nice job.
Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering misses, and now 2-0.
No. Rio.
Tony Gwynn waiting to hit for the Yankees. Right through there for a strike. And that one fouled off.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Howard pulls that one down, and that is that. Down in order go the Yankees. They trail it here 3-0. Back in the Bronx, top of the 6th inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. And first offering is fouled off. Now one missed. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Fernando Cruz appears to be getting loose. Outside, 2-1. And there's a ball.
A rare 3-ball count here.
3-1.
He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
That one misses.
Take
So
your
a
base.
leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Next for Milwaukee.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Jake Gary. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Fernando Cruz. He's making his second appearance of the season. So a man at first. Rod Carew will hit next. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. And that one clips the corner. Very few would question that Carew was one of the top hitters of the 1970s.
The stats Carew put up from 1972 to 78 were just amazing. I mean, it was the prime of his career, won 6 batting titles over the course of 7 years.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
And many pitchers would say Carew had no weakness as a hitter. There wasn't any kind of pitch that he couldn't handle.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swings and misses. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
So next, it's the Brewers cleanup hitter, Ryan Howard. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
That clips the corner.
Calling it bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. And that one's off the wall. Coming around third is Frelick. He'll score easily.
Picks himself up an RBI. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
One out, runner at second. And here is Scott Rowland. 0 for 2 in this one. Looked like it was a little bit up.
1 ball, no strikes.
Man at second. Fought off foul. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Howard over at second, 1 down. Swing and a base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. But it's offline. It's 5-0.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Man at first with 1 gone. William Contreras up now for the Brewers. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Ball. 2-0.
Still only one out here in the inning. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Base hit. And out to a board.
Now batting, designated hitter, Reese.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And now it's Christian Yelich, the MVP in 2018, the runner-up in 2019. Fastball for a strike. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1-2.
And misses inside. Next pitch is outside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Jackson Chourio in the Milwaukee on deck circle. Got him. They limit the damage here. So 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Brewers 5 and the Yankees nothing. Back for more from the Bronx. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Tony Gwynn. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Paul Goldschmidt now. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that one popped in the air, left field. 1 down. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. He is singled and he is flied to left. First
Ball
pitch
1.
doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
And Judge spoils that one. Just missed.
Outside.
Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground to second, might be 2. Throws to first.
Out.
Judge out on the play.
Now batting the left fielder, John.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Sean Green. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
No balls.
Well,
One
he
strike.
gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team
Ball
that
one.
hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Tied him up inside with that one.
1 ball. 2
2
strikes.
outs and 1 in scoring position. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That's
Ball.
down and in.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
On the ground, Terang tosses across
That's
to
an out.
first. That's the 3rd out. The Yanks lead 1. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Devin Williams.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
And now the center fielder, Jackson Chourio. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And that skips in the dirt.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
In the air, right side. Gwynn under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting shortstop, Bryce.
Next for Milwaukee, Bryce Terang. 0 for 3 in this one. That one out to right. Gwynn has a beat on it. Puts it away for the out.
The right fielder, number 10,
Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. Fastball for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Foul ball there. Oh, and 2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 outs. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Brewers go down quietly as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
the center fielder, Cody
It's a brand new day.
Bellinger.
Can't bring me down, I'm on top of the world. So chuck it on my way. Like a butterfly cruising in the sky. No, you can't touch me. So bring it on, today can't go wrong. Might wanna follow me. Step by step.
Just missed.
1 ball, no strikes.
That
Ball
one off
two.
the mark, and the count is 2-0.
2-0's the count.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Tap foul at the plate. Outside
Full count.
low, and the count's full. That one misses,
Take
so
your
a
base.
leadoff walk.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
Man at first, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Jorge Posada.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Pitch
Ball.
misses there. 1-0.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Rolling.
That's
Toss
it.
to second. How about that double play?
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
So 2 down now, and here is Anthony Volpe. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Ball.
Next pitch is outside. That catches the corner.
1-2.
The Brewers leading by 5 here at the bottom of the 7th. The shortstop takes the ball.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
2 strikes.
That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round. Yanks held in check. It's 5-0. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ian Hamilton.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Up now for Milwaukee, Rod Carew. 1 for 3. On the ground right side, Chisholm. The throw to first.
That's an out.
And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ryan Howard.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And that misses. And it's 1-0. Hamilton, in his 3rd season, he features a slider, a sinker, and he works in a 4-seamer. Outside low, 2 balls, no strikes.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
Now one missed.
No.
And there's ball 4.
First base.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Here's the 3rd baseman, Scott Rowland. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
Howard leads off first with one away.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes,
1-2.
but that's not what that pitch was.
Ball. 2-2.
And that
Full
one is
count.
inside. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And ball four, two aboard.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Here's the catcher to hit, William Contreras.
Well, I got a chance to meet William during spring training as he was coming up trying to get to the big leagues, and this kid's got some ridiculous pop. Watched him on the backfields taking batting practice. All of his coaches would just kind of roll their eyes and say, this kid's going to be great, without actually saying the words. Then later that season, I got a chance to chat with Wilson, big brother, and ask him about little brother, and he smiled as well. Said, yeah, he's good, and gave me that look that I think he might be better than me eventually.
Runners at first and second with one gone.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the...
Chisholm, the flip to second, on to first, double play, and that's the inning. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. Last half of the eighth coming up. It's the Brewers 5 and the Yankees nothing. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, Mark Davis.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Chisholm in the box again, takes a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
This one popped up. Terang makes the catch. And there's one down.
Now batting, the third baseman, DJ.
Here's DJ LeMahieu. And a strike there to LeMahieu. Action in the pen down there. Nick Mears getting ready to go. Koenig, a left-hander, also throwing. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. Check swing called strike. And it's 0-2. This one in the air. Rolling makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Gwynn stands in now and watches strike 1. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Foul ball still 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Outside low, and the count is 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
And they'll do it again. Up the middle, Carew. On to first, and the Yanks go quietly. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jonathan Loaisiga.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Hoskins leading things off and takes a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Clark Schmidt, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. That'll fire up the dugout. His first homer of the year. It's 6-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
Here comes Christian Yelich. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. And it's fouled away.
Yep.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
And look out as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Next for the Brewers, Jackson Chourio. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 1 on, nobody out, a run in here at the top of the ninth. The 1-1 is fouled off. Loaisiga fires.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Bryce Terang, 0 for 4 with a pair of strikeouts and a pair of flyouts. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Line drive, leaps and he's got it.
Great hops right there, Boog. He timed it just right to bring that liner down, and he saved a knock.
And now it's going to be Sal Frelick. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn two, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get two and end up with nothing.
That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
0-2 now. That one the other way. Makes the catch for the second out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
So first and second with 2 outs. Next for Milwaukee, Rod Carew. There's a strike. 2 aboard, 2 outs. That one inside. Look out.
No.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. But the Brewers add 1 with a solo shot. It's now a 6-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of star players in MLB or the wave around this ballpark?
The wave around the ballpark.
I think it's a little outdated.
0-1.
I'm more of a Thundersticks guy.
And that's not outdated? Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time. And that's always fun when you don't see it coming at all and everybody in the dugout goes crickets on him.
Yeah, and that veteran player's usually got a response for those individuals with one or the other hands.
And he'll be safe at first.
Well, fortunately, they've got a big lead on the scoreboard, so that error shouldn't hurt too much. But you have to be careful about losing concentration in a game like this. It can be an easy trap to fall into.
Yeah, we in go mode.
Never going slow mo.
Going.
Here is Aaron Judge.
We in go mode.
Swing and a miss. 0-1. That was your worst start one year. Didn't you start like 3 for 33 or something?
Oh, it was awesome. It was awful. Not awesome. It was awesome.
Not so awesome.
It was awesome for pitchers facing me, but it was awful for me. It sounded like some type of deal at a fast food restaurant, like 3 for 33 or something.
And ball 1 to Judge. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Runner at first with no outs here. Got him looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. Now the left fielder, Sean Green. Pitch misses inside. And that's ball 1.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
Ground ball could be 2. Over to Terang, 1. And that's a double play to end it.
A little sigh of relief for the pitcher there, ending the ball game with a nice double play. You always love when you can get 2 for 1, especially when it wraps up the ball game. Nice win for this team today.
6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.